Welcome back to East, Book 1 and 2. So I did a little bit of grinding off screen. I found a good place for it. Field.
God, where were you at last time?
I don't know, probably like 5. I am now level 12. This should cover me for quite some time. So the place I found is right here. Specifically right here. One guy will wander over and get locked there on the left side of the screen, but usually not more than that. It'll be that guy, and maybe one more guy will wander up the left and hit him. Nobody's spawning, and that's surprising. Usually this is pretty good. But yeah, this is the spot. And if anybody approaches me from the top or the right, they just get murdered and I get the experience for it. There's the second guy on the left. Sure would be swell if somebody came at me from this side so I could show off what I'm trying to show off. Hey, 2 for 1. Yeah, they just get murdered. I originally did it up here, but occasionally someone would come and hit me from the left, which would dink off my shield and send me right here. But they can't get to me from the left here, so I'm just good forever. I can just stand here forever. So what I did for this was, in order to be able to do this forever, so we're playing the emulation because that's a lot easier than recording off of a TurboGrafx CD.
Especially this day and age.
Yeah, and especially in this day and age. But, so what I did was I bound the left mouse button to move down. So as long as the left mouse button was held down, I would move down. I then went into the Windows settings, where you can turn on a setting called, like, click to hold or something. And it's designed for people who have trouble holding down a button for holding down a mouse button for an extended period of time. So what you do is, with the setting turned on, you can hold down the button for like a second, let off, and it stays held down, and then you click again to let off. So I turn that setting on, down, bound to left mouse button, I click, hold for a second, let off, and just keep my mouse over it and go do something else for an hour.
The ever-lovable just put a wrench on the button.
Exactly. And then you do that, and now I'm level 12. Level 12 should hold us on for quite some time. It should hold us off for quite some time. There are 3 major dungeons in this game, and level 12 should get us through probably... Thank you. Probably through the... I also have a lot of money I should spend. Heck. It should probably get us through the 2nd dungeon?
That's not too bad.
Yeah, like, you can't beat the game at this level, but fighting shouldn't be a problem for a while.
Listen, this is gonna seem like a non sequitur thud out of nowhere, but I know you've seen the thing I sent you on Twitter the other day. What was that Elio song from the Daikon thing?
Electric Light Orchestra, ELO, Twilight.
Oh, it's just called Twilight?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that just floated into my head just a second ago, and I was like, what is that song?
Okay, so we need the tier 1 shield.
I was like, I know he'll know it, because duh, he'll know it. But
That song is probably an amount, or the Daikon 4 opening is probably an amount of my love contribution of a lot of my love for not only that song, but also ladies in bunny suits. Okay,
Yeah,
so we need the level 1 shield.
it's really weird how Japan, loves to have bunny suits, but...
They
you know
don't
what?
even... I think what I love is that they don't even treat it like we treat it. Like, you see that over here and you go, oh right, Playboy bunny. And over there, it's just... I don't even know. It's just a friggin' cool outfit that you can kick some monster butt in. And I love it. Wait, can I just buy the silver shield? Some crafty kid stole it the other day, so I don't have it anymore. Dang it. I can buy the large shield. Ooh, for 6,000. Sure.
Man, that's a lot of money.
It is... 6,000. See what kind of weapons they got. It is expensive, but the shield... I think your armor is damage reduction, and your shield is how much damage you can just blink off. 5,000. Close. So your shield is actually better.
Well, yeah, that's why Paladin's the star job in Endwalker, because everyone knows the sword and board is just the best weapon option ever.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Look, that's why on the rare occasion that I tank Paladin.
And not just the fact that Paladin's probably one of the simpler, but yet... I don't want to say complicated.
So simple, yet complex.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going for, the simple, complex kind of feel to it.
I mean, admittedly, a lot of the reason that I jumped on Paladin was, if I want to tank, I want to be a tank's tank. And, like, okay, mechanically, maybe there are other tanks that tank the tank better than Paladin, but when I think a tank, when I think somebody who's going to protect everybody else and hold the monsters at bay, I think of a friggin' shining knight in a glowing suit of armor, bright suit of armor, just standing there with a shield going, no. So, after everything we've done today, we're going in this temple. There's not really a lot left for us. So we saw last time, you gotta go this way. And I don't think there's much we can... What now?
You mentioned you weren't going to be able to take the boss on here, that's why you wanted to go grind up for it.
Yeah. There's not a lot left for us to do in here, other than that. It's locked, which is sad.
Now I have to drag it out with me.
Yeah. Maybe somebody in town can open it. They're only like... ooh, take it to one of the guys in the Thieves Guild, as long as it's not bolted to the ground.
You know what, one thing I've been looking up recently that just bugs the hell out of me?
Real quick, we're almost here. So, I streamed this game once, and I think I streamed it on the NES, and this boss gave me a ton of trouble, but I think at the end of the day I was just under-leveled for him. This is where we use the Shrine Key, by the way. Oh, that's some music. Get it. So yeah, everything just heckin' murders you in here. But mostly you just kind of stand here and wait for him to appear somewhere reasonable. I don't think he even ever attacks, just like...
It's just the flames might hurt you.
Yeah, there we go. See how much I murdered him for? And like, as long as you've got the levels, this guy is kind of a joke, because he just does... You can, as long as you can tank the fire and you just like waste him.
Should it be one of those things that I note that there's like seems to be only 2 jewels encrusted into the ground, or?
Yeah, that was on the door too. I wasn't paying attention too much then. I was just like, okay, sure, whatever. And if I think about it, remember on the title screen that one unbelievably iconic image of I think one of the goddesses holding an orb, and it had 6 gems around it. Probably important. Also, I leveled up from that, so, you know.
Probably.
Okay, so this is gonna be right fun. Because, boy, do I not remember where I am or how to get to anything of value in this entire place. This is another reason you wanted to be kind of leveled. Is there's just a lot of guys in here. And they'll give you a very bad day. Oh no, it's locked.
It is
locked.
locked.
No, it's locked. Dang. Well, I don't know where to get the key, so I'm just going to kind of wander around for a little while and hope I find something that resembles a key. Dang. There's a number of chests in here. This is an absolute maze, so I am 100% using a map for this.
Now, what I was going to say was I was looking up, I don't know why, but for some reason I started going like, you know what, I'm going to go to TV tropes, I'm going to look into the Lord of the Rings characters, because I kind of just want to look into them. And one thing that's always bugged me is, like, there's 5 wizards in the entire world. There's Saruman, Gandalf, Radagast, and then there's 2 blue wizards that just go to the east and they're never heard of again. And, like, in all of Tolkien, like, Gandalf's the main one. Saruman shows up and ends up as the bad guy.
I think that chest was guarded by the guys is what I want.
And then Radagast is, like, offhandedly mentioned.
Ooh, another reason you want levels, you don't heal in dungeons.
That's always good. And then Radagast kind of gets a mention, but he's not really that big of a thing. But those 2 blue wizards get nothing.
I'm kind of surprised.
They hardly get... They get, like, names.
Got him.
And then that's it.
Prison key! That's what we're after. You would really think that would be some kind of pretty great sequel, babe.
Like,
man, the 2 lost wizards, that's books all on their own.
I mean, there's that. There's the entire fact that the entire world takes place in the west of the area. There's an entire eastern section that's taken care of off-screen. And it's one of those, like, nobody wants to touch this stuff.
Really? That's shocking.
Like, even in the Shadow of Mordor games, they kind of mention the blue wizards that they might have died at some point because you go to, like, an eastern area in there.
Anybody home?
But
he was
like,
being bad, so he was put away. Hey.
Like, other than that, it's just one of those, like, wow, you just really don't... Like, even Gandalf plays them off. It's like, they're not important.
Wait.
Are you here to rescue me? How wonderful it would be to escape these chains. I have been locked up here for too long. My name is Fina.
Gotta hold out for that glorious CD audio. Okay, we've got no time to spare. You should escape while I attract the goons' attention. You attracting the goons' attention is probably what got you in here in the first place. This is a bad idea. You'll be safe once you get to Zeptic Village. See you later.
I think that was you telling her that.
Oh, maybe it was. That makes more sense. No! You're a silent protagonist.
Okay, now this is her talking it. Why is
Wait,
she distracted?
Before you go, take this key. I'm sure it can be of some use. That's what we're looking for! You can technically do some mine stuff, you can do a couple different things here and there, but you get the levels, and then you come here and get this. This treasure box key opens literally every chest in the game. Every chest that we've seen up until now that says it's locked, you can't get it. That key.
Is this an incredibly short game?
It is, actually. Like I said, it's, well, it's why Book 1 and 2 were supposed to be one game.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. Kind of the opposite of the Golden Sun dilemma, where it was like the game was too big for one cartridge, so they had to split it into 2.
Yeah, like they wanted it to be one... I mean, that's effectively what this was. The game was too big for one game. So they had to make it into 2 games. Which is why, of course, as I said, it's usually packaged together. So Book 1 and 2 is effectively one game.
Flash forward to Final Fantasy 7 and 8, who were on, like, multiple discs, just so you could play the game. It was 3 for 7 and 8.
Oh, is that our first equipment? Yes, it is. There we go. Armor ring! Does it actually tell us? No, it does not. So armor ring, I think, just raises our defense. Armor, you know.
There were a number of chests in there to go get, or...?
There were, I'm gonna be back.
Oh, okay.
She just said, like, meet up in town or whatever, so I just kind of want to close that loop off.
Alright.
So we don't have to worry too much about it.
It was 3 for 7 and then 4 for 8, right?
Yes.
Because I definitely remember 8 having, like, the most. But I keep forgetting if 7 had, like, 4 or not, but it just has this weird.
I think it was 3, and shockingly, the 3 was like the impact crater, and that was it.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing. Like
it was like have a whole disc just for the end of the game.
It's like what Dragon Quest VII did, where like the majority of all the stuff was on the first disc, story-wise, and then at the end it was like the second disc was like, you can do all this extra stuff and blah blah blah.
I was actually surprised when I went back and looked at it again. I could have sworn the first disc ended when you left Midgard. And they just said, okay, here's all this crazy stuff in Midgard, that's just going to be on its own disc. But no, look back at it again, and you changed first disc to second way later than that. Anyway, I'm glad that you're safe. Jiva told me that I could stay with her for a while. I can't understand why I was taken to the shrine. Can we speed the text? Why is there not a consistent text speed? Every time I try to remember, I get an awful headache. Okay, so we don't know why she was in there, but she was, and now she's back and safe, so that's cool.
She was made of silver, that's why.
It all makes sense now. The village girl told me that when she was walking in the field, she heard strange voices near the rhoda tree. I've often heard that trees are living creatures, and that they can communicate in nature. What an interesting concept. Can you tell me more about this tree? No? Okay. I see how it is.
You know, I know the joke is I always go like, living trees, blah, blah, blah. Would it not be cool if trees were alive? Okay, let me back that up. Would it not be cool if trees were alive, and then we had the horrific realization that, oh no, we've been cutting down sentient beings for, like, houses and everything this entire time?
Oh no, that was exactly my first reaction, which is why I didn't immediately respond. You mentioned that, and the first thing that happened was I was filled with horror.
Yeah, that's why I backed up, and I went like, hold up, I have to go like, it'd be cool that they're sentient, but at the same time, oh no, we've used their corpses for so many things.
Okay, I was thinking maybe that unlocked something with the rhoda tree, but we'll get back to that later.
Did you not talk to her, specifically? I think you talked to the Elder.
I talked to both of them. I talked to the girl first.
Okay.
Because she was like, I don't know why I got kidnapped. And I don't remember anything after that.
She mentioned the headaches.
Okay, so, anyway, we're going back in.
That's what got Saruman in trouble with the Ents, is that he just was like, I'm just gonna destroy this entire forest and use it for shit, and Treebeard's like, the hell you say?
Okay, so I think there was only the one chest over here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was only the one chest. So... Man, this is some Mega Man Legends vibes, and I'm digging it. It's whatever that instrument is that's, like, shaking like bells, kind of, periodically. Okay, Shrine Depth 1. We did it. We're here. So, we got a couple prizes in here for us. Yeah, there's 2 of them up here. If you want flailing, don't worry. You're going to get a lot more flailing in the second half of this dungeon.
Flailing? What do you mean flailing?
Ooh, the Mask of Eyes. Good stuff. Just generally me having no idea where I'm going.
Oh, well.
Okay, so equipment. Okay, it's not there. Inventory. Mask of Eyes. So the Mask of Eyes, when you equip it...
Wow. It changes the color of the dungeon.
When you equip it, you can see secrets. You can see that which is otherwise invisible. However, you cannot see that which is visible. Enemies you cannot see, and you will just get murdered by them. Can I... There we go. Necklace. I don't know what this is for. I think you can sell it, maybe?
It's probably one of those things you can sell at that one guy, the ruby guy.
Yeah, I think I remember necklace being on that list. Okay, so that's about it for the top half here. We're gonna have to go back down now to where we got the prison key.
You know, when I mentioned that LEO,
ELO.
do you know who I really... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, ELO. You know who I've really listened to lately? Because a radio station, I go like, man, I really like this person. Tom Petty. I hear his stuff and I go like, dang, this guy was good.
I don't want that.
That and Rush. Hell, I heard...
Silver Bell. I mean, of course there's something silver in here. Why wouldn't there be?
That's
I
probably
don't
the
think
first
I can
thing
equip
of
that
silver
either. What is it? Okay, it's down
the
there,
first-
so I don't know what it is.
It's the first thing of silver you've ever gotten in this game. That and also,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, Rush.
Doesn't seem to do
Yeah.
anything immediately.
God, I heard David Bowie's Space Oddity the other day. That was really good.
Sure, it'll be important for later. Oh no, I actually want to go up here. Because prizes! No? No prizes? Really? There was a prize here in the, Really? Nothing? There was a prize here in the, MSX version.
Oh yeah, that was the MSX version.
So as I mentioned, good luck finding maps or anything for this. Because there's 8 billion different versions, and they all have very slightly different maps. So for this maze of an area, I'm using a map for the MSX version, which is almost identical, but not quite. I'm actually going to go back and look real quick, because, like, there wasn't a chest there. What was in that chest? Nobody knows.
It's hilarious how so many of these old games were just like, yeah, we'll just port them to various other systems for some reason. It's like, why?
It's been ported and remade and ported and remade and... Like, okay, I get it. You want to port things so you can make money on consoles that people have.
Especially if you watch, like, the old, like, PC gaming stuff way back in the day. That's just like, there's Amiga, there's Commodore, there's the ZX, and all that shit. And then you just go like, why would you...
People went out of their way. People went out of their way to port something to a system that had no business running a port of that game.
Oh, yeah.
And so they would dumb it down and make it virtually... There's supposed to be music playing? Here, let me go do this again. Maybe I hacked up the music. Okay, just no music. Got it. Spooky. Okay, so I want that.
That cowardly lion or just a bear?
I'm not sure. Why is there no music? This is so weird. Maybe I went back and forth too quick. Maybe I should, like, go back and forth. Yeah, just a bear. Maybe I should go back and forth slower. Okay, so we got a gold statue down here.
I think it's supposed to be like a lion on its hind legs. It's weird.
Yeah, looks like a lion. Oh no, this wasn't it. How do you get over there? Oh, it's this. You have to statue your way over there. Great, now I don't know where I am. I have no idea where I am.
Well, if you ever get out of here, I think you have enough for your new sword.
Alright, let's just murder some guys and maybe I'll find out where I am. Hey, chest. Hey, music!
Oh,
Hey, the silver shield! Oh, I know where I am. We did it, we got the... There we go, give me that. That's another change that was made. That's cool.
Different chest, I guess.
Yeah, in the MSX version, that chest used to be right here. And where that chest is, a statue. Which means it maybe teleported you somewhere. Okay, so I don't actually know how to get to where I wanted to go, which is over there.
Maybe just use the other statue?
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to use some other statues and hope I can figure out where I'm going. Okay, so now we're in there. What was that? I swear I saw that blue statue's eyes glow.
I'm gonna go smash it.
Yeah, let me go grab this first. I got a heal potion. Okay, so I'm there.
God, I wonder what that does.
Nothing. But hey, you know that wall next to it looks kind of suspicious. What if I... How about them apples? Okay, so now we have a statue up there. And this just kind of goes forever until we get to another statue.
Oh, that's where the silver shield was. Never go for the first statue. Always explore and then come back for it.
Gotta know the extent of your bounds. Not where I want to be.
Yeah, that seems like boss room.
Yeah, that's a much more important room. Is this where I was trying to get before? I got a marble key. That's probably important for something.
Yeah, this was where you were trying to get to.
Yeah, I mean, we got
down
this.
to that.
Yeah, we
got
got
down
the
to
statue
that
over
one
there.
statue, and you were like, "Oh, I gotta go through statue hopping, don't I?"
Yeah, we're down here. Yeah, that's where we were. That's where I was trying to get, was right here. Ah. Look, as long as I keep moving, I generally can't die.
I think that's the mentality of a shark. Well, I shouldn't say mentality. That's literally their evolutionary need, is that they have to keep moving or that they just suffocate.
Okay, so, there was an extra statue in the MSX version that I don't know where took you. And there was that extra chest in the MSX version. Oh, we missed a chest. How do I get out of here? Oh, right.
Yeah, you have to go through the wall again.
There's also this statue. Which, did I go in this one?
Yeah, that was the one you used
Yeah,
to
that's
get
when I
through
came
the
in.
spot.
There's also a chest way up here. There it is. Ivory Key. Man, I'm getting all these keys and I don't know what to do with them. If there's a chest that was in the MSX version but not in this version, then I don't know where they moved it to, or if the item was just removed from the game.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was moved and not removed from the game, then I may just come back here on my own time and see if I can't figure out where the heck it is. Because I don't really know where else to look. Yes, yes.
You did that yes, yes, and I immediately thought of the Namazu. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, you never did that stuff because you don't really do crafting a lot. It's the other stuff.
I've been thinking about getting into fishing for what it's worth. But every time I think about it, I always just kind of don't.
Yeah. No, I was thinking
I have been playing a heck of a lot of Bozja lately, though.
I need to get into that. No, I was thinking of the Namazu from Stormblood. They were the crafting thing.
Let me tell you, though, the friggin' limited events in Bozja or whatever, the big, like, arenas you get locked into, BS. Don't get into them. You cannot tell what those mechanics are doing. You just will die a lot.
Oh, the
Unless you want to
critical-
stand outside and watch to learn the mechanics for a while, but, like, you will die a lot if you go in. And I am not convinced the reward is worth it for the amount of times you will die.
The critical engagements.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems.
Oh,
to
I
be
needed all those keys. Cool. So this takes you into another boss. Maybe? Can I just grab this? No, that'll come back later, I guess. Come here.
I don't know what Link's problem was. That boss is easy to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was. That was... Okay, now can I have this? Volume Hadal. That's one of the books. One of the books of Ys. Alright, we did it. Good job, team.
A team of me. And me alone.
Alright, so now we're just getting out. We can go back to town, we can buy a bunch of stuff. Getting that book was our main reward for coming in all the way. So that's cool. We don't have to do it again. Right? You leave this way.
Yeah, you got to go through the...
So I guess, you know what? I'm going to save everybody just a little bit of time. And just say, until next time, everyone.
As you walk to a statue, that's how we end the video.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk a while, and I'll get back home eventually.